Hello, my people. Good day to you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for your attention. It's not taken for granted in any way. My name is Michael Ojola for Mindset Transformation Africa. And on today's episode, I want us to talk about people that always act like victims. How do you deal with them, how you relate with them, how you help yourself if they're around you all the time, all right? Let me anchor today's episode on this statement. Distance yourself from people who constantly feels like victims. Distance yourself from people who are constantly feeling like victims. They will drain you and you will be part of their enemy list in time. Distance yourself from people who are constantly feeling like victims. They will drain you, right? And you will be part of their enemy list in time. See, our relationships significantly impact our energy. Our relationships significantly impact our mindset. So today we will talk about the importance of setting healthy boundaries with those who adopt a victim mentality, especially so that you'll be able to preserve your well-being and you'll be able to foster a positive environment. All right, so let me ask you, are you ready for a mind shift today? All right. Victim mentality, it's a mindset where individuals perceive themselves as powerless and they blame external circumstances for their challenges. That is victim mentality, a mindset where people perceive themselves as powerless and they blame external circumstances for their challenges. See, engaging with those who harbor this mentality will have a draining effect. It has a draining effect and can have a draining effect on your vibes. It can have a draining effect on your energy. So the wisdom behind the anchor of today is you need to remind yourself to protect your well-being. You need to protect your emotional well-being. You need to protect your energy by setting boundaries with those people who perpetually adopt a victim role. You need to find a way to build a bridge, a boundary between you two, between people like that, between you and them. Do you understand me? Victim mentality can spread like wildfire, right? It can spread easily and fast. It affects not only the individual, but also those people around them. See, when we surround ourselves with constant victims, we risk absorbing their negativity and we risk becoming entangled in their web of grievances. That's what happens. So this principle today is highlighting the importance of maintaining our own positive outlook. You maintain your own positive outlook, you maintain your own positive energy by distancing yourself from those people who drain you. Setting boundaries is also an act of self-preservation. It's also an act of self-preservation. If you really love yourself very well, you set some boundaries. It's very important for you to recognize that you have the power to decide who you allow into your circle. It's very important that you know that you have that power. Respect yourself enough to put boundaries around yourself so that anybody that is coming in with victim mindset, in victim mode, you are able to weed them out before they infect you, because they are very infectious. Do you understand me? It's setting boundaries as self-preservation is about recognizing the impact that certain relationships can have on our emotional well-being. Do you understand me? Recognizing the impact that certain relationships can have on our emotional well-being. And now you make conscious choices to protect yourself. You make conscious choices to protect. That's setting boundaries. That's you setting boundaries. That, see, I know this person. I know this is how they act. I know this is what they say. I know this is how they talk. I don't really like it. What can I put in place? How can I put boundaries in place? How can I make conscious choices to protect myself? so that they will not always affect me, so that their negativity, their energy will not always affect me. That is you setting boundaries. Do you understand? See, while empathy and support are crucial, it is equally important to know when to step back from relationships that consistently drain you. You need to know when to take a step back from relationships that consistently drain your mental energy, that consistently drain your vitality. I understand empathy. I understand supporting people, but it is also important you empathize with yourself and you support yourself. It's very important for you to know when to take a step back from relationships that consistently drain you. See, empathy is a beautiful quality, but you need to be balanced with it. You need to balance it. Offering support to those in need is commendable, all right? But when someone perpetually adopts a victim mentality, it becomes an emotional and mental burden that you need to cast off. Strive for balance always. That's what I'm advocating for. Strive for balance between empathy and self-care. Support those who are genuinely seeking growth, but recognize when constant victimhood becomes a destructive pattern. Recognize it. You can start by supporting them. Before you know it, they always come with something. They always have a problem, as if the world is crashing on their shoulder, and they will not take personal responsibility for it. They will not even act on anything that you advise them to go do. So you need to know those people. You need to recognize them for who they are. They are operating from victim mentality, and you need to find a way to strike a balance between you being empathetic and you taking care of yourself. Do you understand me? See, personal responsibility is very important to personal growth. So embracing responsibility empowers individuals to take control of their lives and actively work towards solution. So by distancing yourself from perpetual victims, you are encouraging them also to embrace personal responsibility. That's what you're helping them to do. You are empowering them to take charge of their lives and overcome the challenges that are inside their life. I do this, and I'm recommending that to you. It helps you and it helps them too in time. So when you distance yourself from someone that acts like a victim all the time, you encourage them to embrace personal responsibility. You encourage them to empower themselves to take charge of their lives and to overcome challenges also. Do you understand me? You need to do that. You need to also create a positive circle of influence. Associations is very important. Our association significantly influence our mindset and our outlook on life. So surrounding yourselves with individuals who are proactive, who are positive, who are growth oriented will uplift you and will enhance your own well-being. So seek out connections that inspire you. Seek out connections that support your personal growth. Seek out your connection that helps you. See, by creating a positive circle of influence, you are fostering an environment that is conducive to positivity. You are fostering an environment that is conducive to empowerment. And I know compassion is essential, all right? Even when you are distancing yourself from those with a victim mentality, you need to be compassionate about it, all right? Understand that their mindset might be coming from past experiences or unaddressed emotional wounds, all right? So you need to maintain a compassionate stance while still upholding your boundaries. It's important for you to be compassionate. It's about you. Your love, your compassion is important. You don't need to relate with them to be compassionate towards them. Do you understand me? So sometimes taking a step back from a draining relationship can be a catalyst for the individual to seek growth, can be a catalyst for the individual to seek the healing that they are looking for. So this is what I will charge you with as I draw this episode to a close. Set healthy boundaries to protect your energy, to protect your emotional well-being. Set healthy boundaries. See, while empathy and compassion are key, it's equally vital to recognize when a relationship becomes detrimental to your growth. So I want you to surround yourself with positive influences. You need to surround yourself with that. Create an environment that nurtures your personal development journey and nurture your personal growth. Do you understand me? So by choosing your associations wisely, you empower yourself to thrive. You empower yourself to flourish. This is what I hope for this episode to do to you today. I hope it inspires you to prioritize your emotional well-being and make conscious choices in your relationship. Until next time, thank you, and we'll talk tomorrow.